unacceptable. Stepping over again for another no ball. So now Dallas Xforia will get to open their hands again as the bowler has overstepped again. And this is going to be free hit, and Ansh will get another free hit this time. So here he is with the free hit delivery. Slow and wide, connects it, but doesn't connect well. Probably hits the bottom of the bat. And again, he gets away with it and just gives away singles. So he has balled 2 dot delivery, 2 no balls, and only giving away 1 run. So he will feel some reprieve after overstepping twice. And Ishan needs to collect his thoughts and just make sure he doesn't overstep on the line. As Bhavia has played beautifully so far, and he will look to cash in and continue his good momentum that he has started. So he has taken a long on and a sweeper, and here he is to Bhavia, short, and he just plays it down, and that is a dot ball. So this is good comeback by Ishan after giving away a 6 in the first ball, and then the third ball overstepping a no ball, and then another no ball to just concede just 1 run so far and limiting the damage. This is the last ball of his over, so he'd like to get out this over without giving any more runs. Here's Ishan with the last delivery of the over. Full, swings hard and misses it. And so Ishan will complete his over with the Dallas Xforia Giants off to a rocking start of 3 overs, 44 without a loss of wicket. Mustang Cricket Academy would like to rein this in and hopefully contain and bring this match back. All right, so we will continue here from beautiful Fairview Cricket Complex. We are on ground number 6, PV6, with the pitch playing beautifully here, with Dallas off to a strong start. Now, do know that these are both Dallas teams. So this is Dallas Xforia versus Mustang. Mustang is also from Dallas. So here Varun will continue from this end. Short and pull. Beautiful shot over the cover, and Ansh with a beautiful punch off the back foot, and that runs away for 4, and Ansh is off to a good start. Here you can see it's a good delivery, but he drives it off of the front foot over the cover, and that goes away for 4. So this is off to another good start for Dallas with getting boundary first ball of the over, and now the bowler is under pressure to limit the damage after getting hit for another boundary in the first delivery of the over. And we are in the 4th over of the power play, so we have 1 more over after this for a power play. Once again, do want to remind you all that this is a 15 over match. So here's Varun, and goes down the leg, and that is another extra conceded by Mustang Cricket Academy. So that's another wide and another extra delivery he will have to bowl in this over. So here's Varun with the second delivery. Full drive, smacks it, but there's a fielder that, did not connect it well. There was a fielder trying to get under it, but wasn't timed well enough for it to go to the fielder's hand. That is another single and a third 3.2 overs. That brings up Dallas's 50 already. So they are off to a rocking start, and they would like to continue this momentum as Bavia, who has been off to a good start, will continue to carry on the momentum with Varun bowling left arm over the wicket to him. Here's the third delivery of the over. Full and drives and drive. Rishi Ramesh tried to stop it but could not. And it is going to run away for boundaries. A beautiful cover drive by Bavia. And he continues his strong start. And that is another four for Bavia. And here it is. Cover drive. Swings hard. Rishi Ramesh tries to get his hand on it but not able to. And that is another four. So Dallas is looking at this, and they could get to 170, 180 the way they have started so far. So Varun will continue left arm over the wicket. Here's the ball short. He just punches it down and goes near the bowler, and he just stops it, and that's another dot ball. So this is a good comeback by Varun after getting hit for a couple of boundaries this over. So as you are seeing on your screen, Dallas is going at 14.7.3 and over. Here's Varun with the delivery. Full drive. Again goes past Rishi Ramesh's hand, and they will try to scamper for two, and they done easily. Another two more added to the score, and Dallas is off to a strong start. And at this rate, their projected score in a 15-over match, it will be hard to believe, but their projected score right now is at 219 runs, the way they're going at the moment. So here, Varun will try to limit the damage. Here's the last ball of the over. Short, and it pulls it, and that should... There is a fielder there. Just connects it and throws it in, and that is hauled to a single. So that ends over number 4 for Mustang Cricket Academy, with Dallas 57 without a loss of wicket and a run rate of 14.25. So here you can see Dallas Bavia off to a strong start with 32 off of 15, and Ansh Boje 20 off of 11, and Mustang Cricket Academy conceding 5 extra runs, with Bavia's strike rate of 213 and Ansh Boje's strike rate of 181. And it looks like from our end, it looks like Aryan Batara will be coming on to bowl from here, from this end. So Aryan Batara will look to contain the damage. This is the last over of the power play, first power play. So, and Bavia will be on strike. Bavia is batting well and strong at the moment, so he will look to cash in, as this is the last over of the power play. So Aryan has taken 2 boundary fielder of deep mid wicket and a sweeper on the offside. So what is he looking to bowl? So here's Aryan with the first delivery of his spell. Last over of the power play, full and driven down to the leg, and it goes to the fielder, and that is just a single. Now Ansh Boje will be on strike, the lefty batsman who has gotten off to a good start, and he's just taking his guard from the umpire. He has the same field for the lefty batsman. He has a sweeper and a deep mid wicket for the lefty batsman, so he's keeping it very simple, keeping a similar field whether it's lefty or righty. So now he will continue right arm over the wicket to cut and cut short, but there is a fielder settling under and should be taken, and juggles a couple of times but still takes the catch. So Aryan Batara strikes in the last over of the power play. Now the batsman will feel harsh done as it was well wide and it should have gone. He could have hit it anywhere, just couldn't time it properly, and Dallas loses their first wicket. So here you are, you can see it is full wide ball. He could have hit it anywhere, just couldn't time it well enough. And you can see the fielder settling under, juggled a couple of times, but made no mistake. Took the catch, and now Dallas in the fifth over of the power play lose their first wicket, 58 for 1, and Ansh has to go back for scoring 20 off of 12. So comes to the crease in the last over of the power play. This is going to be Arjun Mahesh. Now, from my understanding, he is the current under 19 captain. So here he is with the Aryan Vatara. First delivery of the over, down the leg, and he just plays it straight to the fielder for a dot delivery. So, yes, as I was saying, from my understanding or from my sources, what I've gathered is Arjun Mahesh is the current under 19 captain for USA. So Aryan with a good start. Here is the fourth delivery of the over. Short, wide, pulls it, but doesn't get the connection he would like, and it goes to the fielder just for a single. So here's Aryan Batar with the fifth delivery of the over. Again, down the leg. And they asked if it was out. They appealed. The umpire is not interested. And it does not look like it hit anything, or it might have hit the tie pad. But here we will see what it was. And here it is, close up. Let's take a look and see. It looks like, oh, the umpire may have misjudged that. That clearly looks like the glove. I don't think it was anywhere near the tie pad. But even the batsman looking like I just got a life. So here's Aryan with the last delivery of the over. Well done. And now, oh, what a mistake. Batsman, non-striker called for the run. Batsman wasn't interested. He hesitated. Rishi couldn't collect the ball properly, and they still are able to scamper forward. So that brings the end of the power play with Dallas Xforia Giants 60 after 5 overs. At a run rate of 12 and over. Number 12, Akhilesh Dagar. So this looks like Akhilesh coming up, and first delivery wide, full toss, couldn't connect it, and that is a wide delivery. So this is Akhilesh Nanda Sudhakar bowling outside the power play. First delivery of outside the power play was down wide, and he will continue. Here he is, short, and he should be able to take an easy catch. Rishi Ramesh completes the catch, and wow. So this is a gift for Mustang, as this was a short ball, and he could have deposited it anywhere, but was not able to connect it well. And Bhavia, who was going well, just hit the top of the bat and just go straight up, and Rishi Ramesh able to complete a simple, easy catch, and they are excited for this. As you can see, short, he tried to pull it, but he just couldn't time it well enough, and it goes straight up, and Rishi Ramesh takes a simple catch, and that is end of Bhavia. And now Dallas are bringing the match back like they did, Mustang Cricket Academy bringing the match back like they did last time. But with that, Dallas Xforia loses their second wicket. So with that Dallas bring Adit Najam on strike, with Aki facing up to him with the second delivery of the over. Here it is, full, driven well down the leg, bit in the gap, and that should run away for four. And that is a gift to start off the over. He gives him a free gift, and Jam is able to get a gift, and now he will continue. Second delivery of the over, again short down the leg, and that is another wide. So Mustang Cricket Academy are giving a lot of gifts, as they are bowling extra deliveries in each over, which is costing them not necessarily just the extras itself, but those extra deliveries are going away for big runs. So this is not helping Mustang Cricket Academy bowling all these extras. So here is Aki continuing, and here this is a good ball. Full just plays it back, and that is a dot ball. But he will again, Akhilesh will have to bowl 2 extra delivery in this over, which he will hope to limit the damage and not give away extra runs in this over. So here's Akhilesh with the 4th delivery of the over, full and driven well, straight down the bowler, and this will just be held to a single. So good comeback by Akhilesh after giving away a boundary and a wide. But now this, as they say, is the money ball, because this is his 6. These are completed his 6. Now this is the 7th and 8th ball that he will be bowling. So here is Akhilesh with the 5th delivery of the over. Again short. Arjun just plays it down and gets a single. So that is a good comeback, and making sure that those extra delivery don't go for big runs. So here's Akhilesh with the last delivery of the over to Adnit Jam. Here it is, slow, driven down the wicket, and that will just complete the over with the single. So good comeback, Akhilesh, with only conceding just 9 runs and taking a big wicket of the set batsman. And that completes over number 6 of 15. So Dallas Xperia Giants are 69 for 2 after 6 over. And Dallas have 9 more overs to go. So Aryan Batara will continue from this end with Dallas Xperia 69 for 2 after 6 over. Mustang Cricket Academy looking to limit the damage. So here is Aryan with the 7th over, first delivery, full and wide, and the batter just lets it go. And the umpire says he is not interested in a batsman call up wide, and that is a dot ball. So here we can take a look, see what the umpire thinks. That is inside. Good call by the umpire. The batsman probably with the guard he's taken thought it was wide. So here's Aryan with the second delivery, short down the leg, couldn't connect it, and that is another extra added to Dallas' scorecard. Mustang is not doing a great job of limiting the damage, and they are bowling extra deliveries over and over, and every over they are bowling at least 1 to 2 extra deliveries, which is not helping, and why the scorecard is so high at the moment. So here's Aryan with the second delivery full, just punches it down, and that will just be scampered for a single. So this is a good over so far for Mustang Cricket Academy, not conceding any boundaries so far. So here's Aryan Bachara. He will continue from this end, and this is beautiful punch. A good fielding by Aryan on his bowling. Dove and made sure that did not concede a single. So this is good effort by Aryan Bachara not to give away an easy single. So here's Aryan with the fourth delivery of the over. Punches Arjun Mahesh just punches it down straight to long on for a single, and that is another good delivery, and they just get a single. So here's Aryan with the fifth delivery of the over, full driven straight to long on, and that is just a single. So this is a good over by Aryan, only conceding 4 runs so far with the 1 delivery to go, and this is the extra delivery that he had to bowl. So let's hope, or the bowler will hope, that he can complete this over without giving away a boundary. So here is Aryan with the last delivery of the over, the extra delivery he had to bowl. There it is, punches it down in the gap, and now this is running away, and it does not run away for 4, but they do scamper for 2, and this ends a good over for Mustang. So Mustang made a good comeback, only conceding 6 runs this over, with Dallas Xforia Giants at 75 for 2 after 7 overs, with a run rate of 10.71. Is Akhilesh continuing from this short and pulled well, and Adnit gets a gift and takes full advantage of it. And that is a massive six by Adnit. It was short and down the leg. Here you can see on our replay. Look at this. It's just a gift. Short, good short ball, but it was easy for Adnit, and he pulls away for six. And now Dallas are off to a strong start in this over again with getting a boundary of the first delivery of the over. Akhilesh, who had bowled a masterful over earlier, now gets hit for a six. And here he is with the second delivery. Full driven. Timed it well, but just a fielder there, and that will just complete a single. सन कहाँ से वापस आ गया? So the sun is coming back out here in Houston. So here's Akhilesh, full and wide, and Arjun lets it go, and this is again Dallas or Mustang Cricket Academy continuing to do what they've been doing all inning long, bowling extra deliveries in an inning. In each over, they have bowled at least minimum of one extra delivery, which is not helping their cause. And at this point, this is another wide, and this will be another extra delivery that they will have to bowl. So here is Akhilesh to Arjun Mahesh with the third delivery of the over. Full and driven, but straight to the fielder. And that is a dot ball. Here's Akhilesh with the fourth delivery of the over. Full and driven, and good fielding by Rishi Ramesh to hold, making sure that they do not scamper for a single. And that is another dot ball. So this is turning into a good over. Akhilesh coming back strongly after getting hit for a six in the first delivery of the over. Now only conceding 2 runs of the last 3 deliveries and look to finish it up strongly. Here is Akhilesh with the 5th delivery of the over. Again, short and wide, and Mahesh plays it well over the short third man, and that runs away for 4. So again, another loose delivery, a gift for a batsman, and played well. Here you can see short and wide and cut away over the fielder and runs away for 4. So turning out to be another good over for Dallas Xforia, and this is another extra delivery that they had to bowl in this over. They could have been end of this over, but now with this extra delivery in this over, they will look to limit the damage and not to concede another boundary. So here's Akhilesh, the last delivery, short, and just plays it down, and they just scamper for a single. So this ends a good over for Dallas again, with Dallas Xforia Giants 8 over for 88 with a loss of 2 wickets and a run rate of 11 and over. So you just saw the Mustang Cricket Academy's bowling card on your screen. And with that, over number 9 comes Rishi Ramesh. Believe he is the former under-19 captain of U.S. under-19 World Cup team. And he will be facing up to, I believe, the current under-19 U.S. captain Arjun Mahesh. Hey, hey, hey! Be careful! Be careful! Be careful! So Rishi Ramesh with the first delivery was a complete gift, a short ball, but Arjun Mahesh could not take an advantage of it and just plays it down to deep mid wicket for a single. So Rishi Ramesh, he turned a match for Mustang Cricket Academy yesterday with a beautiful spell, and now he will look to continue that momentum here. Oh, beautiful delivery. Alternate just tried to play on the front foot but could not connect it. So Rishi has taken a deep square leg, deep mid wicket, long on, long off, and a sweeper. So here's Rishi with the delivery with the third over. Good ball turning away, played away, and it's just a single to a sweeper. So Rishi Ramesh with the beautiful over so far, just conceding 2 runs in 3 balls. Here he is with the fourth delivery. Arjun steps out, but just plays it straight to cover, and that is another dot delivery. So this is a good over for Mustang Cricket Academy with the shortened match. For those of you who don't know, it's only a 15-over match, and each bowler can bowl 3 overs. So here's Rishi with the fifth delivery. Pull, sweeps it, but straight to long on, and that is just another single. So this is a great over for Mustang Cricket Academy with the Rishi bowling well and not conceding any runs. And this might be the first over in the inning that they will not concede an extra. So let's hope they do not give away extra in this over to limit the damage in this over. Here's Rishi, short and wide, but goes straight to a sweeper, and that is another single. So that ends a good over for Mustang Cricket Academy, as he only conceded 4 runs, and the first time in the inning, Mustang Cricket Academy not giving away extra. So the experience of the captain and under 19 captain playing a big part. With that ends over number 9 with Dallas Xforia Giants 92 for 2 with the loss of 2 wickets. So from this end, Joy Yadav will continue this over number 10. Joy was bowling the first over in the power play yesterday, and he was hit big, so they have changed up the tactics, which is smart by the captain, and brought him on outside the power play. He has taken a sweeper, long on, long off, deep mid wicket, and a deep square leg. So here is Jiao with the first delivery, short down the leg, and there. Oh, the umpire was not interested, and this is a good delivery. Looked like it was going down leg, but so here we can see it on the replay. Looked like it was going to go down the leg and then just stayed straight on the offside. So this is a good start for Joy after he was hit for 16 and over last game. So here he is with the second delivery to Yant. Full driven. The fielder is there, collects it, but they just scamper for a single. So this is a good start by Joy, only conceding 1 run off of the 2 balls. So here is Joy with the third delivery of the over the wicket to Arjun Mahesh, and there it is, another extra run conceded. Oh boy, another extra overthrow, and they scamper for 2 and a wide. So another extra given, as they have done all inning long. After Rishi Ramesh was the first one to not concede an extra in an over, Joy continues what has been the trend for Mustang Cricket Academy, and that is another wide, plus they scamper for 2. So they get 3 off of that delivery. Now Joy will continue to make sure he limits the damage. Here it is, full and wide, and another wide ball. This was a back of the length delivery, but could not control it, and it just goes another wide. So this continues the trend that Mustang Cricket Academy has set. Joy is bowling over the wicket, left arm over the wicket to Arjun Mahesh, the righty batsman. Here's Joy with the delivery, full driven, connected well, but straight to the fielder, and that is a dot delivery. So this is a good comeback by Joy, making sure limiting the over and not giving away more runs after bowling 2 extra deliveries. This is the 4th delivery of the over. Joy, short and wide, and just Arjun is not able to take an advantage of it, and just plays it down and takes a single. So that is another single. So here it is, 4 deliveries gone, and these are the 2 extra ball that he will be bowling in this over. And now he will look to limit the damage in this over. He could have been done with this over at just 6 runs, but bowling those 2 extra wides, now he will have to bowl those 2 extra deliveries. Here's Joy with the 5th ball of the over to Adnit. Pull, driven, cut away, misfielded, but they are able to scamper for a single. So this is a good, turning out to be a good over by Joy, just giving away singles. I do want to remind everyone, we are here in Fairview Cricket Complex here in Houston, Texas. This is PV6, and these are some blistering conditions. We are sitting here in the shade and we are all sweating, so we can only imagine what these players are going through in this heat. It's not easy out there. Here's the last ball of the over for Joy to Arjun Mahesh. Slow wide, plays it straight down the ground, but it will only be single. Oh, they are running hard and scampering back, so good running. This is good cricket, and they end up taking 2, and that ends over number 10, and that also brings up 100 for Dallas Xforia with their score at 101 for 2 after 10 overs, a loss of 2 wickets, and their run rate at 10.1 and over. So you can see the match summary on your screen. Dallas Xforia going at 10.1 and over with after 10 over 101 for loss of 2. Bavia off to a strong start, couldn't continue, scored 34 off of 19. And Ansh also started well, 20 off of 12, but couldn't continue. And Aryan Batara has bowled beautifully with 2 overs and only conceding 9 runs and taking 1 wicket. Sudhakar has been expensive, 2 overs with 22 runs and 1 wicket. And Rishi Ramesh, the former under-19 captain of USA, bowling beautifully with 1 over and only conceding 4 runs. And now we'll have another bowling change for Mustang Cricket Academy with only 5 overs to go. As we know, as those of you that don't know, again, this is a shortened match. So instead of the full 20 overs, we are only playing 15 over match today, as there is other matches that needs to take place. We had a shortened match earlier that Morrisville Raptors beat Mustang Cricket Academy. So here is Ahish with the first ball. Short ball. And he pulls away well. But Rishi Ramesh does an exceptional job to keep it. And that is Ashik should consider himself lucky, as that was a gift. And the batsman didn't take advantage of it, and it only goes for a single. Here's the Sheik with the second delivery of the over. Looped is slow, and it just goes down to deep mid-wicket for a single. So this is a good over for Ishik Gore. Ashik Gore continuing to Adnit jump. Third ball of the over. Here he is. There's another gift. And could not take an advantage of it. Slow, looped it up, but he just plays it down to long on for a single. So this is a good over so far with 3 deliveries to go. Ashik will try to get it up cheaply. Well played. Oh boy. That should have been a wicket for the bowler. It was straight to his hand. Did not take the catch. That could have been a wicket number 1 for the bowler. You can see here Arjun Mahesh did not connect it well, looped it up, played it from the back foot, took a toe end. Here's Ahish, looped it up, steps out, and plays it well, and Adnit gets the boundary of the over, plays it straight down, so good shot, and this is turning into a good over now for Dallas again. As you hear you in your screen, look at it, looped it up. Adnit comes down the wicket, plays it straight down the ground. The umpire had to duck out of the way to make sure he doesn't get hit. So we are in the last ball of the over. Here's Ashik, try to get over cheaply. Here's slow and short, and it just cuts away, and the batsman misses out. It was another gift, but couldn't capitalize on it, and that ends over number 11. And Dallas Xforia 109 for 2 after 11 with 4 overs to go. For those of you who don't know, once again, we are here in a beautiful Fairview Cricket Complex. We have several tournaments and several grounds here that are playing different matches. It's a cloudy day, lots of cloud, but it is another hot and muggy day here in Houston in this time of the year. This is June. Even the weather may say 90, it feels like 110 here with all of the humidity here. We all are sitting here in our commentary box with all the shade, and we still are sweating. So we can only imagine what these players are going through with this humidity and heat. So it is not easy out there. But they are young, so that does help them. As some of us, we would not be able to make it that easily. So most of these guys will be playing 3 matches today, as we had a rain disruption yesterday. So we are making up for some of the games from yesterday. So here is Rishi Ramesh continuing from other end. He bowled from the other end earlier, but he will bowl from different end. And here is first delivery, and Arjun Mahesh plays it, tries to sweep, but it did not get the connection that he was looking for. And Rishi Ramesh completes a catch. So that is a good start by Rishi Ramesh. Again, he did the same thing yesterday in his spell where he turned the match, took a couple of quick wickets, looped it up outside. He tried to sweep it, but took a toe end of the bat and straight to the back to the bowler, and he was able to complete a simple catch. And that is wicket number 3 for Dallas. We only have 23 deliveries to go, and Dallas would like to cash in and probably have 150, 160 runs to defend, as this is a good batting track to bat on. So comes to crease for Dallas Xforia Giants is Raghav, lefty batsman, facing up to Rishi Ramesh, who will continue right arm over the wicket. Here's Rishi with the second delivery of the over. Short and wide, and again the batsmen are not able to connect it. So again, this was a gift. He could have put it anywhere, could not time it. Just goes down to long on for just a single. Ramesh coming up to bowl again, short. Rishi Ramesh, and it goes on to long off, and they try to scamper for 2, but they're only able to take 1, and that is another single. So Rishi Ramesh is doing the job here. Half of the over bowl and not conceding any boundaries. Here's Rishi with the 4th ball of the over. Good ball. Now this is timed well, but there is a fielder there, so it goes straight to deep mid wicket for a single. So they're only taking 3 singles so far with so Rishi will look to continue and finish this over cheaply. Here he is with the 5th delivery of the over. Good ball, cut away, good fielding by the fielder, and that keeps it to single with 1 delivery to go in the over. So Rishi is doing a masterful job here with his bowling, taking a wicket early in the over and not conceding any boundary with 1 ball to go in the over. Here comes Rishi with the last delivery of the over. Short and no. Batsman completely misjudges it. And that is a dot delivery. And that ends over number 12. And great over from Mustang Cricket Academy. Only conceding 4 runs. And with the 12th over finishing, Dallas Xforia Giants are 113 for 3 after 12 overs with 3 overs remaining in this inning. And here you have the warm chart. You can see that Dallas got off to a hot start, but it is starting to come down a little bit as they are not able to finish it off strongly. They only have 3 overs to go. Here is where you would probably say that they should go after, as they have a bunch of wickets in the dugout. We still have 7 wickets in the dugout. So this is where Dallas, after doing a great job, would like to attack. So Ashik will continue his over from here. Here is Ashik with the first delivery of the over. Looped it up. He comes down the track and just plays it to long on. And that is a single. So this is a good start by Ashik. And just 17 deliveries to go. How can Dallas get to 150 from here? 150 will be a great score. So Ashik, as you can see, within the 7.7 economy. Here he is with the second delivery, loops it and straight to the fielder, swept it but did not connect it well enough, and it goes straight to the fielder, and that goes wicket number 4 with the fielder taking a simple and easy catch. Varun completing the catch. Here you already looped it, was outside, and swept it, but straight to the fielder's end, and completes a simple, easy catch. And now Dallas are 114 for 4. So Akhilesh comes to crease with just 16 deliveries to go and 114 already on the board. You look to finish up strongly, and here's Ashik with third delivery, slow and down, goes on the back foot, just punches it and scamper for single. So this is turning out to be a good over for the bowling side, as they will look to limit the damage here with just 15 deliveries to go. Here is Ashik with the fourth delivery of the over, loops it and beautiful Adnit jam comes out and dispatches it for 6, pass long on. Beautiful ball. Adnit is batting well and looking strong here. So here you can see he read the delivery, came out, stepped down, made it into a full toss, and connected well past the long on fielder. All right. Here's Ashik with the fifth delivery. Again, slow and wide, and now what a comeback. So he slowed the ball down, and Adnit tried to repeat that shot, but this time completely misjudged it, and he is stumped out. So this is a good comeback by Ashik. And here you go, you can take a look. Again, Ashik loops it up. Adnit comes down, turns, beautiful turn away from him, and the keeper takes and completes a simple stumping. Great job. So good comeback by Ashik after getting hit for a big six. So this is turning out to be a good over for Mustang Cricket Academy, taking 2 wickets of 2 set batsmen, and now comes to crease is Dhruvan with 1 delivery to go in the over. So Ashik will finish out this over with the last delivery. Adru again, beautiful loop, and that ends over number 13 with 2 overs to go. Dallas Xforia 121 for 5 with 2 overs to go. So Rishi Ramesh will finish out his spell from this end. Here he is with the first delivery. Oh, batsman tried to cut it and was not able to do so. So that is off to a good start with only 11 deliveries remaining in the game. And so here is Rishi with the second ball of the over. Good ball, goes hard, doesn't connect it, and they scamper for good throw in. Looked like a direct hit, but they were still able to scamper for 2. So this is a good cricket all around. Was not able to. Aryan Batara dove and tried to take the catch, but wasn't there, and saved a single. So here is Rishi with the third delivery of the over. Oh, short, and played it well, but did not connect it well enough for it to go for boundary. That looked like a premeditated shot. Had he just waited for it, probably could have connected it and got it away for boundary. But with that, just 3 deliveries to go in this over, and Rishi Ramesh bowling well, containing after what was an horrendous start by Mustang Cricket Academy. So here he is with the 4th delivery. Good ball, swung away to the sweeper. Oh my goodness, this is absolutely a measle of a fielding. It was straight to a fielder, and he just took it easy and goes past him, and then just watches it go to the boundary. He probably could have made an effort to still save the boundary, but did not do so, and he just watched away this ball go away boundary. You can take a look wide. He times it well, but he was straight to the fielder. Probably took a little turn, and then as you can see, wasn't going that fast. Had he made an attempt, probably could have saved the boundary. So here's Rishi with the 5th delivery of the over. Oh, short and wide, but could not take down the leg. Couldn't cash in, and that is another wide. So Rishi continues the trend that they have set, bowling extra in each over. After him bowling 2 good overs, here's his last over. Here he is with the 5th delivery of the over. Good batting. Full stepped out and went. And this is good running by Dallas, scampering for 2. So this, another 2 more runs for Dallas with one delivery to go, and this is the extra delivery that Rishi had conceded, so he will hope to contain this and not give away another boundary. So here's Rishi with the last delivery of the over. Here, good batting, did not connect it, but goes straight to a sweeper and just comes a single. So that ends over number 14 with 1 over to go. 10 runs coming off, 11 runs coming off that over, and Dallas Xforia 132 for 5 after 14 with 1 over remaining in this inning. So now, this is going to be the last over of the inning, and it's going to be bowled by Ashik. And this could be a big gamble both ways. Here he is with the first delivery. Bowled slowly and looped. Didn't time it well. And now did not get a good connection. And they tried to run for 2, but just hold it to a single. So this is a good start. So Sheikh off to a good start. He has a long on, long off, deep mid wicket, deep square leg, and a sweeper. Here he is with second delivery. Bowls it slowly and looping outside off, but just scamper for a single. So that is a good delivery and good start of the over. Not conceding any boundary with just 4 balls remaining. How much more can Dallas get? Can they get to 150? Here's Ashik with the third delivery, loops it up, steps out, doesn't connect it, Fiddle is sunneling over it and take a simple, easy catch. And that is out number 6 with 3 deliveries to go. So Dhruvan has to go. Here you can see, loops it well, comes out, toe ends the bat, and is straight to long off, who takes a simple, easy catch to finish off the inning for Dhruvan. 3 deliveries to go. Alright, so comes to the crease Naman with the 3 deliveries to go. Ashik is bowling masterful here with the 3 deliveries to go, not conceding. As I said, this was a gamble, but this is turning out to be a good gamble from Mustang Cricket Academy, as he's only conceded 2 runs in 3 deliveries in the last over of the inning. It's always a gamble to bowl a spinner with the last over. Here he is with the 4th delivery, loops it and sits it strong and hits it well, and that will go away for 6. So this is where the gamble is not paying off, as a lefty connects it well, and that takes them to 140 with 2 deliveries to go. He swung, timed it, and timed it beautifully for 6. Alright, Ashik will like to finish it up strong with 2 deliveries to go. Here he is, slow and down the leg and cut away. And Oh boy, this fielder is having a day to forget. It was in his hand. Should have been an easy, simple catch, but drops it and then also goes away for four. So this is turning out to be a good over for Dallas. Wide, it didn't time it well, and you can see the fielder was right there in his hand and then drops and goes away. So here's Ahish with the last delivery, and great end to the over as he missed it, and he is stumped out with that ends Dallas's inning, at Dallas finishing at 144 with a loss of 6 wickets. So you will have the breakdown of the Dallas Xforia Giants batting scorecard, with Bavia off to a strong start, 34 off of 19, Anshboj 20 off of 12, Arjun Mahesh 17 off of 19, Adnit Jam, who played a strong hand in the middle over, scoring 34 off of 24, Raghav and Akhilesh 2 and 5, and then Dhruv with 8 off of 6, and then Naman Patel finished it off strong with 10 off of 3. But the big number you want to take a look at is after the 15th over, Dallas Xperia Giant getting 144 after a loss of 6 wickets. And the big number I will take a look at in this scorecard would be the extras they conceded of 14 runs. So as you can see, they have bowled almost 2 extra overs in this inning. And here you have the scorecard of Mustang Cricket Academy, and here you can see Mayura only bowled 1 over, and he was hit for 20 in the first over and was taken out of the attack. Varun Manta with 2 overs, 22 runs, and an 11 economy of 11, and Ishan bowling 1 over for 15 with an economy of 15. Aryan Batara bowled beautifully. He bowled 2 overs for 9 runs and taking 1 wicket, an economy of 4.5. Akhilesh Nanda bowled 2 over 22 with 1 wicket and economy of 11. Rishi Ramesh, the experience of his, played a big factor as he's bowled 3 overs, 19 runs with 1 wicket and economy of 6.33. Joyab only bowled 1 over, conceding 9 runs for an economy of 9. And Ashik bowling 3 overs, conceding 28 runs and taking 3 wickets, an economy of 9.33. And again, 14 extras conceded. And with that, we will take a short break and we'll be back for the chase in just a few minutes. Hello, welcome back everyone. Apologize for the delay, but we have another exciting chase here as Mustang Cricket Academy will look to chase down 145 in 15 overs, and this is a good start so far with getting two wides and then also getting a bad delivery down the leg. Adia bowling a couple of loose delivery and them getting extra runs. So off to a good start so far with the boundary off the second delivery of the over for Mustang Cricket Academy. Sharish and Shashank are opening the batting with Sharish on strike. And here he is, short, and just plays it down straight to the fielder, and that's another dot ball. So good comeback by Adia to after getting hit for the boundary, bowling a couple of dot balls. Shashank, as you can see, is on the non-striker end, and Mustang Cricket Academy will need 145 in 15 overs. Uh, so these are, as I stated in the previous inning, these are the two extra delivery that Dallas will have to bowl. Here's the first one, a little short delivery, play down, and it's just a dot ball. So a good to make sure that the extra deliveries don't go for a boundary. So this is a good over so far for Dallas Xforia Giants. They are going to be looking to defend 145 or 144 off of 15 overs. So 90 deliveries to get 145. We are in the first power play. Adia continues right arm over the wicket. Here's the last delivery of the over. Full driven beautifully. And it is going down the boundary. And it stops as the ground is a little heavy from the weather yesterday. And they scamper for two. So that brings end to over number one for Mustang Cricket Academy with 8 runs coming off this over and no wickets. So Mustang Cricket Academy needing 137 off of 14 over with a required rate of 9.79. So bowling from the other end for Dallas is going to be Abhinav. So here's Abhinav with the first delivery of the over number 2. Full and driven, beautiful delivery, and Shashank just lets it go. And that is a beautiful delivery by Shashank. Abhinav, apologies. So here is Shashank, Abhinav continuing to Shashank with the third delivery of the over. Good short ball, but not able to time it properly. Just goes straight to mid on for a single, and that is good over so far, as is only conceding some single. Abhinav will continue with the third delivery of the over. Beautiful Yorker delivery. Toe ends it, and that is a dot ball. So this is turning out to be a good over. So Abhi will try to complete this over without conceding a boundary. Here he is, little short, daps it down to the fielder, back of the length delivery, and that goes straight to the point fielder for another dot delivery. So this is turning out to be good over for Dallas, and this is going to be an exciting chase, as it looks like it is not going to be easy. Abhi will continue with the fifth ball of the over, only conceding 1 run. Good ball, going away, trying to go after it, doesn't time it, and that is another dot delivery. The keeper tried to get a run out, but was not able to do so. This has been an excellent over by Avinav, only conceding 1 run in the 5 deliveries. So this is the last ball of the over, and he will look to get out of it cheaply with this over. So here he is running in with the last ball of the over to ball beautifully, driven to fielder, throws it at the stump, but he was home safely. So it's a good over, comes to an end with only conceding 2 run, and Mustang Cricket Academy, after 2 overs, are 10 for no loss with a chase of 135 in 13 with a required rate of 10.3 and over already. So Adya will continue to Shirish with the third over. Back of the land, pulls it. There's a fielder settling under and takes a nice catch. So that is the first wicket for Dallas, and that is a good start for Dallas, as they have bowled exceptionally and they deserve a wicket. And with that, that brings an end of Shirish. It was there to hit, but just couldn't time it properly, and you can see the fielder stunning under it and taking a nice catch. So that will be wicket number 1. And that with that wicket, Dallas or Mustang Cricket Academy are 10 for 1 with 2.1 overs. With that wicket comes to the crease, looks like from here, that looks like Rishi Ramesh, the former under 19 captain of USA, the World Cup team. And this, as I stated earlier, even yesterday, this is going to be key wicket as he has the experience and he has played here in Houston and on these wickets, and he is a big hitter. So for Dallas to have any sort of chance, they will look to contain Rishi and get him out cheaply. So here is Adia with the first ball to Rishi, full driven well ball, and just goes to the keeper. Rishi will be happy that he did not take the edge, as that was a beautiful delivery. First off to Rishi. So Adia is bowling beautifully here with conceding 8 runs off of 8 deliveries and 2 wides in his first over and conceding a boundary but taking a wicket in his spell so far. So this is a good start for Dallas as they look to continue their strong momentum that they had in the last end of their inning. So here is the first ball. Oh, here is a beautiful shot by Rishi. Just times it beautifully. It was loose down the leg, and he made sure he took advantage of it. And here it is. Look at this. This is a loose delivery down the leg. Just times it, and it goes away for 6. Beautiful timing by Rishi. And this is a good start and not what Dallas would be looking for. So Rishi off to a good strong start. Just his second delivery hits it for 6. Just times it. Did not even put any effort in it. Just an effortless 6. So here comes Adia with the 4th ball of the over to Rishi. And that is a good delivery. A little bit of change up. And that is just a dot delivery. So this is a good comeback by Adia with 2 deliveries to go in the over. He will look to finish this over cheaply. Once again, we are in power play for 5 overs as this is a 15 over match. So they will need the power play is only 5 overs where you are allowed to have 2 fielder outside the circle. So here's Adia with the 5th ball of the over to Rishi. Short, goes on the back foot, punches it straight to cover for just a dot ball. So Adia has 2 fielder outside the circle. One is a sweeper and one is deep mid wicket where he took the wicket in the last in this over. Here's Adia with the last ball of the over. Full tries to cut it and does not connect it, and that is the end of over number 3 with the Mustang Cricket Academy 16 for loss of 1 wicket, and they're still required of 129 runs off of 12 with the required rate of 10.75. So Abhinav will continue from this end. Here he is with the first delivery of the over, back of the length, and pulls well for a boundary. So Shashank gets a loose delivery in the first ball of the over and gets a gift and takes advantage of it, and that is off to a good start. So Abhinav here short down the leg and he pulled it well. Goes away for 4. So this is a good start for Mustang Cricket Academy. as they are still needing 125 runs. So Abhi will continue here with the second delivery of the over to Jeez. Another short, another down the leg, and that will be another four. Even though he did not get the perfect timing on it, but he is bowling some loose deliveries, just giving them a gift. And that goes away for another four, as you can see here. Short, down the leg, and times it perfectly. That goes away for four. And now that brings a change in the field with Abhinav taking a deep square leg instead of a third man and a sweeper. So good start of the over. So here's Abhinav with the third delivery of the over. Good full driven delivery, driven straight to sweeper, and that is single. So good comeback by Abhinav after getting hit for two fours, and now just giving away a single. That will bring Rishi on strike, as he's already gotten off to a strong start, and he will look to continue his good momentum. Right, Abhinav will continue from the right arm over to Rishi Ramesh with the fourth ball of the over. Good ball, cuts it and cuts it well in the gap, and that will be another four. So Abhinav, after bowling a good first over, is now getting hit, and Rishi is liking this batting over here. Here you can see it is wide, there to be driven, just stands and delivers, just cuts away between the fielder, and that runs away for four. So this is turning out to be a big over for Mustang Cricket Academy, which is something they needed with only 8 more balls to go in the power play. And their required run rate is over 10 already, so they would like to continue this momentum. So here is Abhinav to Rishi Ramesh. He will look to finish off strongly with 2 deliveries to go. Here's Abhinav. Full, good ball, good comeback, and Rishi just lets it go to the keeper, and that is just a dot ball. So Rishi has recently played a lot of cricket here in Houston. They had another under-21 tournament where he played well, as well as he was playing the Houston Open that was going on. So a lot of cricket here in Houston recently for him to get used to these conditions. So he is enjoying the batting here. Here he is, Abhinav, with the last delivery of the over. Little short, and again tries to cut it, but straight to the fielder this time. And now that ends over number 4. And this was a good comeback by the bowler after giving away 3 boundaries, just conceding no runs after that. And that end brings to over number 4 with the Mustang Cricket Academy 29 for 1 after 4 overs at a run rate of 7.25. They still need 100 plus runs required, and here you can see your over to over chart. So you can see that Dallas started very strongly, and the Manhattan buildings you can see are all favoring at the moment to Dallas Xforia Giants, who are looking to defend 144 in 15 overs. So with that, once again, Mustang Cricket Academy needing 116 off of 11 overs, so 66 deliveries, needing 116 with the required run rate of 10.55. And we have a new bowler who finished off this inning strongly with a couple of boundary. Naman Patil, left arm, he will bowl over the wicket. Left arm fast bowler. So here is Naman with the first ball, 2, and that is a wicket, and he bowls, starts exceptionally, takes Shashank's wicket. He tried to go over cover but hit on top of the bat, and the fielder takes a simple catch, and Mustang Cricket Academy, after having a good over, tried to take advantage of the last over of the power play, and here you can see actually toe ends a bat straight up, and the fielder takes a good going on back up and taking a good catch, and now Mustang Cricket Academy losing another wicket. So Mustang Academy 29 for 2 after 4.1. So Naman finished off that inning strongly and now continues the momentum with the wicket, the first delivery. Here he is with the second delivery. Good ball, drives it. Oh, this is going to be risky. The fielder couldn't collect the ball cleanly. Otherwise, this would have been a close run. If he could have shattered the stump, that could have been possibly end of the new batsman. So with that brings Suriv Gudapati, who has gotten off the strike and got his account opened up. And here's Rishi Ramesh. Again, he is going to be the key to this whole chase for Mustang Cricket Academy. Good pull ball, good shot down the ground. Did not get the connection he would like, and is running away, but just not well enough to run away for 4. So Rishi adds 2 to his account. So here's Naman with the 4th delivery of the over. A short and pulled. And oh boy! That was straight to the fielder's hand, and that could be a costly mistake as Rishi Ramesh tried to pull it. Did not get the connection he wanted, and that was just a simple, easy catch. And the fielder drops, and this could be a costly mistake for Dallas. Simple, hits his hand and just drops it. So here's the man with the 5th delivery, bowls, and this is good outswinger. Rishi tried to cut it but did not get a bat, and they appeal for out, but umpire was not interested. So this is turning out to be a good over for Naman. with his last ball of the power play coming up. And Naman, as we stated, finished off. He came to the crease with 3 deliveries to go and scored a 4 and a 6. For he got stumped out, but that 10 run made a huge difference in the total, as we can see. So here is Naman with the last ball of the over to Rishi. Rishi swings and swing hard, pass straight to the bowler. This is running away to the boundary, but a great job by the fielder to save that. And they are running, and they scamper back for 3. So this is good cricket all around, with the Rishi running to the danger end, takes 3, and that brings end of the power play with Mustang Cricket Academy 35 for the loss of 2 wickets, still needing 110 runs in 10 overs with a required rate of 11, and Rishi Ramesh still batting there, who just got a life few balls ago. So we have a new bowler from this end. This is going to be Bala with the right arm, or left arm over the wicket. And what a beautiful delivery. Full. Rishi tried to cut it, but couldn't get a bat on it. And that is a dot delivery. So Bala will continue left arm over to Rishi. Good ball. That is a noise. And that seems like it hit the bat here in the commentary box. We heard the noise. Now, let's take a look on the replay. Was that the pad or was that a bat? So here we have it. Let's take a look. This is down the leg. Probably he'd give a benefit of doubt to the umpire. Probably hitting the thigh pad. It looked like an edge. Sounded like an edge. But here's Bala with the third delivery to Rishi Ramesh. This is down the leg, and this is going to be a wide. So another extra added to the total for Mustang Cricket Academy. So here is Bala with the last delivery of the over. He's bowled an exceptional over, just conceding a wide. Another good delivery straight to the fielder. He misfields it. They are looking to get two. Oh, this is going to be a close. Oh, if he had a better throw, could have been a run out. But this completes an exceptional over by Bala outside the power play, just conceding 3 runs with Rishi Ramesh on strike. You can see this is the misfield throws. If he had a better throw, would have been a close run out chance. So that completes over number 6 for Mustang Cricket Academy with a score of 38, a loss of 2 wickets, and they are needing 107 in 9 over with a required run rate of 11.89. So this is going to be a good chase from here. Now Rishi Ramesh is still at the crease. Until he's there, Mustang Cricket Academy, we will feel their chances are very strong. But he did get a life early as he was dropped on 11 for cheaply, and it was an easy catch. With that, Naman will continue left arm over from this end. He has a sweeper, long on, long off, deep mid wicket, and a deep square leg. Inside the circle, he has a fine leg, short third, a backward point, and a cover. Here he is with the first delivery. Just a good throw. A direct hit could have been a risky, close chance. But with that, Rishi Ramesh comes back on strike. Here he is coming around the wicket this time. Plays it straight to the point. It's a good throw. Had he hit, oh, he was gone by a mile had he hit. So this is good showing by Dallas Xforia Giants with defending 144. Here is Naman around the wicket to Rishi. Oh, here is a chance. Straight up. Rishi looks dejected, and Arjun Mahesh, the wicketkeeper, takes the catch. And that is the wicket that they were looking for. Rishi Ramesh was dropped earlier in Naman's bowling, but this time Arjun Mahesh makes no mistake, and Rishi Ramesh is gone for cheaply. And now Mustang Cricket Academy are in all sorts of trouble, still needing over 100 runs in 8.4 overs. So with that, Amol comes to the crease for MCA, with MCA still required 106 off of 8.4 overs. So here's Naman will continue left arm around the wicket. Well bowled, good play, and just a dot ball. So this is a good over for Naman, who bowled an exceptional over earlier in his first spell. So here's Naman with, oh, nice ball, short, back of the length, a little bit slower delivery, but batsman cannot cash in and it's just a dot ball. Here's Naman with the fourth delivery of the over. Short. Oh, the ball stays low. And that is another dot delivery. So the pressure is building here on MCA. They are not getting the boundaries and not rotating the strike. So with this, last ball of the over, and only 8 overs to go, they still need 100 plus runs. So this looks like a difficult chase from here for MCA. And Dallas are doing an exceptional job carrying the momentum for the first inning. So here's Naman with the last ball of the over. Good slower ball. He hits it, backs it down, but straight too long off. Just collects it and throws it in. And that ends over number 7 with MCA 40 for loss of 3 after 7 overs. Still needing 105 off of 8 with the required rate of 13.12. So with this, Bala will continue from this end after bowling a beautiful over, just conceding 3 runs last over. He will continue from this end. Here he is, left arm over the wicket. Batsman try to, there's a no shot delivery, not short and not to pull, but try to pull it, couldn't connect it, and just goes over the stump for a dot ball. Here's Bala with this delivery, a ball, good ball, and he plays it down straight to the sweeper's hand, and that is just a single. So Bala is doing an excellent job here, bowling to his field, a line in length and control, not conceding any extras. So this is a good start for Bala. And as we stated earlier, every bowler can bowl, 5 bowlers can bowl 3 overs. So Bala will continue his spell at the third delivery of the over. Good ball. Oh, good carry. Absolute beauty. Oh, bowled him. That did not look like a ball rise, but it looks like it took the stump. Here is on the replay. What a delivery. Here is Bala, quick, and looked like it went, but oh, takes the off stump, top of the off stump. What a beautiful delivery. And that is another wicket for Bala, who's bowling exceptional and deserved a wicket. So that brings the demise and brings another wicket of MCA, and they are now 4 down. So with that comes to crease Akhilesh Nanda with MCA 41 for 4 and needing still 104 runs in 7.3 overs. Bala will continue to his magical spell. And here he is with the fourth delivery to Akhilesh. Good ball load. Another dot ball. So Akhilesh played it to the bottom toe end of his bat. It's a long lad. Ball stayed a little low. Hard for those guys to get down. So Bala bowling exceptionally well. Just conceding again just a single in this over and a wicket. So here he is. He will continue with this delivery. Good ball, good carry. That's another dot ball. So Bala is bowling exceptional. The captain will be happy with what he is getting from Bala as he's bowled 11 deliveries and conceded 4 runs. That is gold in this era of cricket in T20. And we are only playing a 15 over match, so even bigger. So here's Bala with the last delivery of the over of this. And this is beautifully bowled out. A little hard done. Quicker delivery outside, but goes wide. And that is just an extra run conceded. But this moment, the way Bala, the rhythm, the line and length he's bowling, he will absolutely enjoy this. An extra delivery to get another wicket. Let's see if he can get a wicket or if continue the trend that MCS stand with the extra delivery going for some runs. So here's Bala with the last delivery of the over. A good full ball. Looked to drive it outside but could not with the good carry and pace. And that ends over number 8 for MCA with 42 for loss of 4 wickets, and they're still needing 103 from 7 overs with the required rate jumping all the way to 14.71 an over. So we will continue with this over. This is a good start to this over for MCA. for a Moog, an edge that went past the keeper for 4. So this has been a decent over. And Numan continues to bowl well around the wicket. Good ball, pulls it, but there's a fielder settling under it. Takes a simple and easy catch, and that brings another wicket for MCA, and they lost their 5th, half to side down, still needing 97 run, and the fielder settling under and taking a simple easy catch, and Numan getting his 2nd or 3rd wicket of his spell. So as you can see, it was there. It's a bad ball, short there to pull, but it was a little bit outside. He didn't time it well enough, and it went straight to the fielder, who completes a simple and easy catch. And MCA lose another wicket, and they are 48 for 5 after 8.4 overs, and still needing 97 runs. So this could be a difficult task from here, and big thing will be the run rate. They already lost by 30 plus or in the first game. They will at least try to contain and see if they can finish strongly. Now, for those of you who don't know, for the last tournament, Mustang MCA played beautifully. They won all of their matches they played. So they made it to the semifinal before it got rained out, and they were playing exceptionally well. So they are not able to carry on to the same momentum as they did the last tournament with a similar squad. But with that comes to crease a new batsman, who will Aryan Batara. So Aryan Batara comes to the crease, and he will try to score big. He did bowl well and look to continue that on the batting side. Naman will continue from left arm around the wicket in his ball. Good ball, driven, but good fielding, and that is a dot ball. So here we can see they have lost. MCA lose another wicket, and they're now 6 down, 48 for 6, and needing almost 16 and over. And now it's starting to look like a tough task for MCA. So here it is, Akhilesh on strike. Good ball. That looks like an edge. Straight to the keeper. Good ball. And that completes a simple catch. So Bala is continuing his good spell that he is bowling. Here he is continuing. Good ball. And look at this. We are playing a T20 match with a shortened game of 15 overs. And look at this field. If we just zoom out a little bit by our cameraman, you will see that the captain is going on the attack. He has taken a first slip and a third slip. That's how well Bala is bowling right now. They have taken two slips in the 10th over. So Bala will look to continue to bowl well. Third delivery, good ball. Tried to heave it away but could not. Just gets a toe end of the bat. So Bala will continue. He's the fourth ball of the over. Here's Bala. Good ball. Plays it down the leg to deep square leg, and that just completes a single. So this, again, carrying on the good momentum that Bala has bowled. This is his last over, as he's only allowed to bowl 3 overs. So Bala will look to end his spell strongly with 2 deliveries to go, and he would like to get another wicket or 2 here. Here he is with a last beautiful delivery straight down the ground, beautifully driven and past the bowler for a 4. So good batting by Aryan Batara, and good bowling, but a better batting, as you can see, full in the slot, and Aryan just drives it past mid-on for a boundary. So here we go with the last delivery of Bala's spell. He has 1 ball left, and here he is. Good ball, and just gets a toe end of the bat, and that's another ball. And that completes Bala's spell with 3 overs, 10 runs, and getting 2 big wickets. And this is an exceptional bowling by Bala. So here comes Ryan with the second delivery of the over. He hits it straight up. Fielder selling under it. Oh, that is absolutely measle of it. That should have been taken for a catch. And we apologize for some of the noise here in the background, as there is a close match going on the other ground. Good bowling by Ryan. Just gets a single down to long on. So we do apologize for those little noise, as that match is coming down to close with Atlanta Fire and Chicago. Here it is. Good bowling by Ryan, just keeping away for a single. So here's Ryan with the fifth delivery of the over, just conceding 3 runs. Here he is, left arm around the wicket. And Aryan Batara swings it down the long on and just gets a single. So here is Ryan with the last delivery of the over. Well played, straight to the fielder, good fielding, and just runs away for single. That ends over number 11 with MCA 58 for 6 with 87 needed off of 4 with the required run rate of 21.75. Sorry for that, ladies and gentlemen. We were watching an exciting match on the other ground. So here we have a beautiful, good bowling. 2 overs to go with MCA needing 74 off of 1.5. Now looks like an impossible task with Akhilesh bowling the 14th over. Good shot, but there's a fielder selling under, and that is another wicket. So Abhinav completing a simple catch, and MCA are falling apart. So here it is. You can see good delivery. Just didn't get the connection he were looking for. And simple, easy catch. And now MCA are 8 down, still needing 74. So this looks like a tough day for MCA, as they lost the first match also by a close margin, a big margin. So this looks like a tough day. MCA will look to come back tomorrow strongly. Xforia making a good strong comeback after losing the first match against Michigan Stars. Where it was only a 5-over match and it came close. Michigan chased down the score in Dallas's first game with 2 deliveries to go, but Dallas holding fort and a strong comeback in the second match, and now they are on the verge of victory with few deliveries to go. Just 10 deliveries to go, and them still needing 74 runs. So here's Akhilesh with the delivery. Full toss and misses everyone. The keeper, the fielder, everyone. And that goes away, and they scamper back for two runs. And the umpire signals bye. So they will get 2 byes. Here's Akhilesh with the 4th delivery going down leg, and that is a wide. And did all sort of confusion. Here we go. Right arm over the wicket. Good shot. Driven down over cover in the gap, and that is running away but doesn't go for a boundary. So that is just another 2 to the total. Aryan Bhattara is still batting with, and this is Varun Mehta batting with him. Left arm batsman batting well, scoring 2 off of 2. So this is a decent over. Here we go. He just plays it down to long on for a single. Only 1 delivery to go in this over. Akhilesh over number 14. Here's the left arm. And brings it long off. Slight misfield, but it will just be a single. And that comes end of the over with MCA 78 for 8, needing 67. And that should end the match. It's just a matter of how many runs they can get. So this is the last over of the inning for MCA, with Ryan bowling the last over, looking not to concede many runs. Aryan Bhattara on strike. Ryan left arm around the wicket, short and pulled, and goes over the fielder, and that should run away for boundary. So Aryan Bhattara scoring another boundary to give them a strong start. A little too late, but here You can see it was short and wide, and Aryan, even though gets a toe end of the bat, still able to go over it. So here we go. Ryan with the second delivery short, and Aryan pulls it, but straight to the fielder. They scamper back for two, and that is two more added to the total. Here's Aryan with the third delivery, plays it down and just runs a single. So here comes Ryan, lefty on lefty. He sweeps it, but there is a fielder there, and he just takes a single. Here's Aryan in the air, tried to get it but could not take the catch, and they just run for a single. So now we have one delivery to go in this inning. With this, Ryan will look to finish it off strongly. Here it is, and swings hard, but just straight to deep mid wicket for a single. And that is the end of the game, ladies and gentlemen, with Dallas Xforia Giants winning by 56 runs. Their total was 144, a loss of 7 wicket in 15 over. MCA only able to get 88, a loss of 8 wickets in 15 overs. With that, we want to say thank you for everybody who is tuned in to watch this match. We also like to thank all of our sponsors, especially our groundskeepmen, to make these matches happen with these weather. With this, we'll have a quick match summary with Dallas Xforia Giants scoring 144 off of 19 with the loss of 7 wickets. As you can see on your summary, Mehta scoring 34 off of 19, Adnit Jam 34 off of 24, and Bijoy 20 off of 12. And a strong, good bowling by a Ghosh, who only conceded 3 runs, 3 overs, 28 runs, and taking 4 wickets. Aryan Batara, 2 overs, 9 runs, and 1 wicket. And lastly, Rishi Ramesh, 3 overs, 19 runs, and 1 wicket. In reply, MCA, chasing 145, were only able to get 88 off of 8 and 15 overs. And the higher score for MCA was Aryan Batara with 21 off of 15, and Rishi Ramesh 17 off of 19, and Krishnamurti 10 off of 6. An exceptional bowling by Naman Patel, 3 overs 14 with taking 3 wickets, and Katula bowling 3 overs 10 runs and taking 2 wickets, and Aryan Balan bowling 2 overs, conceding 14 runs and 2 wickets. And with that, we bid you goodbye. Thank you for tuning in. Dallas Xforia Giants win by 56 runs. We will be back shortly for another exciting game here in Paraview Cricket Complex. Until then, thank you so much, and goodbye for now.